Yes, it's what you've all been waiting for, Bloons Tower Defense Battles action. So let's play some quick assault battles today, and we are going to win, because for some reason people just don't understand when I try and play for fun. They're like, you suck when you try and play for fun. Why can you just do random towers and you can't even win, and things like that. So today, even though we're going to play some probably noob cakes, and we're probably going to play some good people as well, like we're going to rock this guy for sure, I'm going to go with my amazing towers. My favorite towers, I'm actually going to go with this, a mortar, and then the fourth tower is up for grabs, whether you want to go with banana farms or super monkeys or whatnot. And today I wanted to try out the dartling gun. Ooh, yes, why the dartling gun, Chris? That seems like such a weird tower to want to get. Well, that's the reason why we're going to get the dartling gun is because we can use it for late game action. I could use a spike factory, but I think massing dartling guns might be a pretty darn good way to go about doing it. So first things first, we're going to get our cannon up. Get him up too close, and get lots and lots of economy as soon as possible. We're going to get a bunch of red balloons sending out, and this guy's going with the tack shooter as well, so maybe we can get some quick red balloons by him. Let's also get this guy up to frag bombs as well. And I'm hoping that there's going to be, well, what's he doing? He's sending out red balloons. Okay, so he's sending out red balloons. He's got that 3-0 tack shooter, so he's going to probably pretty easily pop most of the balloons. But maybe we'll get one or two through, and maybe he'll get one or two through my defense as well. But I'm not too worried. I'm going to get a 3-0 cannon pretty soon, and that's going to beat pretty much every single balloon on the entire screen. Let's actually get it. Let's get it up so we try not to lose too many lives here. 47 and 48, and we got it up. Is it going to be enough? And it is. It is enough to pop all those balloons. Sweet, delicious action right there. We do have to make sure we change up what we're doing a little bit. Whoa, what happened? How did I lose a life? What? Screw you, game. I totally thought I had it no lives lost so far. It doesn't really matter. I was just kind of going for it just because I can. And I do have to get ready for... Actually, no, I don't have to get ready for anything, because level 4 is just pink balloons, and the 3-0 cannon can deal with the pink balloons fairly easily. But I do have to get ready for level 6, which is black balloons. I might have to get a 2-0 boomerang, or a 3-0 boomerang, or a 2-3 boomerang. And to be honest, the easiest way to do it is just get a 3-0. Just get a 3-0. It's going to be kind of expensive overall, but it'll be worth it in the long run, because you really don't have to get anything else until level 12, and you got a solid defense going in to level 13, which is the next big rush level that you have to worry about. Now, as far as positioning goes for all of your towers, you really don't have to worry too much about good positioning, but somewhere in the middle for the 3-0 cannon, somewhere in the middle for 3-0 boomerang. Also, you might have realized that I was messing up down here. I should have been sending out blue balloons since the beginning of level 4. You're a good player. Oh man, it beeped out there for some reason. So yeah, I gotta get more economy over here. I want to spend all my monies, or at least as much as possible. It's kind of a mistake to send out those red balloons, but that's okay. We're not gonna have too many problems going on. I think he's got actually a really reasonable setup so far. Cannon and tack shooter. The cannon's gonna do a lot of those group balloons, and the tack shooter's gonna clean up a lot of those pinks and stuff. So even if I did send out some pink balloons here, it probably wouldn't do very much damage, if any damage at all. So he's sending out balloons from up here. That's where they're gonna come out. So we're actually going to get our 3-0 or our 3-0 boomerang up. Put him right here, and let's get ready for it. I'm also going to send out a couple blacks against this guy, so we might actually get some through. We're going to kind of mix them up a little bit, and go split blacks and greens, and it looks like he's not doing anything versus me with the blacks, but I'm getting some blacks and greens through his defense, which is awesome. And he's finally got a boomerang up, but it's not even going to be enough. He's got to get a 2-3 boomerang or something. And there he goes. He's got a 3-0 boomerang. We did a lot of sweet damage to him. Worked out fantastic the way we planned that out. And he's still not rushing me with anything that could cause any damage. So we need to get more economy balloons. And I will get a 3-0 boomerang up pretty darn soon here. But I am definitely excited about that. He's down about half his lives at the moment. This is how you got to play. You got to play with style. Got to play with style. Get some pretty darn extreme economy. I mean, I should have about 750 right now, or at least 700 by level 7, especially on this long level here. But we're gonna have to deal with what we got. Glaive throwers, and there we go. He's got yellow balloons coming out. So I'm actually gonna get that 3-0 boomerang, just because if he sends out any sort of regrows against me, I don't want to get caught losing lots of lives here in this late game. I can't stand that. So, he's got a really reasonable defense again. He's still got a reasonable defense, but guess what he doesn't really have? Very much lead popping power, or at least I'll make him get some sort of lead popping power on the next level here. The level 10 is when the first leads can come out. So maybe I can sneak one by or something like that, or at least make him buy those upgrades. So I'm not even sure if I want to do regrow leads or just regular leads, but let's try out like 2 regrow leads. They're really not that much more expensive. They're 135 compared to 90, so I'm totally willing to put those down. We'll just send out 2 groups of them, and he's losing lives for some reason over there. Oops, I sent out regrow yellows. Oh man, I spent a little bit too much money right there. And he does have does not have the lead upgrade there, but his mortar is trying to do damage. It looks like we're getting tons of balloons where we might actually win with this rush right here. Kind of an accidental win for us. Oh my god, yes, we had an awesome amount of economy. I went for that crazy rush. I should have got my mortar up a little bit sooner, but that's okay. We did an awesome attack right there. Let's play another one for you guys. Pretty darn extreme. That's how you win on the early game. You gotta look at their defense and pick out those little things that you might not think would actually work, and then they can work for you every once in a while. And most people, honestly, they would have gotten that upgrade, that 0-2 upgrade, or gotten that mortar up just a little bit sooner, but I'm like, as soon as level 10 came, I sent those guys out really nice and quick. And to be honest, I might have actually won with just a few of the oh man, same level. I might have won with just a few of those regrow leads without even any yellow regrows, just regular yellow balloons. I was going to send those out anyways. So here we go. We got to get ready for this. I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to go with the spike factory today instead of our dartling gun. Switch off of that, and then boomerang, and then cannon. This is the way I like to play. I like boomer cannon. So every once in a while, I switch it up just to make it more fun for you guys. I get tack shooter cannon, or even skip out on the cannon every once in a while or something like that. But today I'm going for straight up skill-tastic wins. So we're gonna get this 3-0 cannon again. Get frag bombs right from the get-go, and we'll start sending out red balloons. Yay, he watches my YouTube videos. I get this quite often, guys. I get this very often, actually. It's kind of cool to think I'm kind of popular like that. I really do appreciate when people do this. But at the same time, I can't, like, talk to you the entire game. I'm playing to win. I'm playing, doing strategy. I'm talking on my microphone. So talking to you guys is not really going to happen, just in case you do wonder. Maybe I should be nicer to people, though. Maybe I should, like, be wishing people good luck and stuff. I'm not really one of those people that usually tries to do that. Oh, what? Oh, man. So, I got really sad right there. I was like, oh no, he's gone. I hope that doesn't keep happening in and out. Because my internet connection is directly connected to my modem. So, I don't see how that could ever get messed up. Unless the internet is not working from Comcast or wherever. I think we get it from Comcast. So, any weaknesses to a 3-0 boomerang? Not really. And that also brings up the question, why don't I just get a 3-0 boomerang to start instead of a 3-0 cannon? And to be honest, it's just because I feel a little bit safer with a 3-0 cannon versus pinks and blacks and stuff like that. So we're sending out lots of blue balloons right now. I'm going to stop talking to this guy, no offense to him, but I'm going to stop talking to him just in case he does watch this video. Not trying to be mean, but I got to focus. So here we go, we're going to get our 3-0 cannon up, hopefully pop them all. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha, no lives lost, sweet deliciousness. So I might actually get a mortar instead of a boomerang today for my early game action because of the Bernie stuff. I won't have to worry about it for, if I do it the right way, which is him sending out balloons over here. If I put the mortar right over in this area, the blacks will get popped, and they will get Bernie stuffed down over here, and then our cannon will actually destroy them before they turn into black, before, you know, if they regrow before they turn back into blacks or anything like that. So he's going with massive amounts of 3-0 boomerangs at the moment. I guess that's okay. The one using only dartling guns. Okay, that's cool. So we're going to actually get ready for the next round. I think I'm going to skip the mortar just because it's going to be so freaking expensive. I am just going to go with the boomerang today. So we're going to get ready for that. We're going to get a 3-0 boomerang up here. Keep him on strong for now. And we're going to play it a little bit on the dangerous side. Hopefully he doesn't send any... Oh man, he got Spike Factory. And I wonder if he's going to send any black balloons against me. He's sending out reds right now, which just does not make very much sense at all. But here we go. I'm actually, like I said, I'm living on the dangerous side. And he's sending out a few pinks here. So let's get a little bit careful here because he might start sending out those blacks very, very soon. This guy's on strong, so if 1 or 2 black balloons does get through, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to make us lose tons of lives. But at the same time, it hurts my morale a little bit. It hurts our balloon morale. So, I'm going with a really solid economy so far. It's about 650 so far on round 8. It's not delicious, but it's a pretty good economy. And yes, I do say delicious. I do say words like that for meaning good. I don't know why I do that. It's been a habit for me for a long time. And 7 hundo, pretty darn good. But this guy, look at his camo detection. It's probably going to end up being his Spike Factory over here. So if we just think about that, hey, maybe we can use that to our advantage. Send out some camo balloons, just lots and lots of camo balloons, or some regrows or something like that, and then some camo balloons right afterwards. We might even start saving up our money, but I think I'm going to get a solid defense first. So it's the end of round 9, so we got to start saving up for something a little bit better. We don't even have a 3-0 boomerang yet. Yeah, don't even have a 3-0 boomerang yet. So we got to make sure we pop all those blacks. Uh-oh. Uh-ohs. And we lost a few lives here, actually, kind of surprisingly. I would not have expected all those lives to get lost. Even though we did pop them reasonably early. I guess our cannon just wasn't doing perfect. So there we go. We got to get our mortar up. Got to get that camo detection. It's going to cost a little bit of money. And he's going for white balloons against me for some reason. I don't completely understand that, but we got full camo detection now. Going kind of dangerous with our economy, though, as you can probably tell. Got bigger blasts and everything. If he does rush me with some sort of big rush on the next level here, I think I'm going to be able to get another 3-0 boomerang up in time and should be able to fend it off. So we'll see if he's going to try and rush me with those. He could go for it. Could. Is it going to come out? Nah, he's still losing connection. Oh, man, I don't want him to lose connection. And there's some black balloons. Alrighty, so he's kind of wasting his money right there. Not the best thing to do. And I think what we might do is just go for a really, really solid camo rush on the next level here. Or I'll just get a little bit more money and camo green the crap out of him. Let's camo green the crap out of him. And then a little bit of yellows right afterwards. And then a little bit of pinks afterwards. And what that does is it allows all those camo balloons to come in all at the exact same time. They're all going to be built up right over here, and it looks like we should be able to win with those camo balloons right there. He was not able to afford enough camo defense. If he got a mortar or something up in time, he probably would have survived, but that's okay. We actually did end up winning that game. Pretty simple, I suppose. So let's play another one here for you guys. Play another fantastic game. So hopefully we'll play a little bit different level, maybe even a shorter level. It'll be maybe a little bit more fun if we can do that. Playing rally 2 times, maybe even 3 times in a row is not going to be a good time for me. I don't mind 2 times in a row, but 3 times in a row it just gets a little hectic for me. So this guy's 64 and 64. He's 8 squared. 8 squared times 2. Look at that sweet, delicious action right there. So we got a boomerang cannon. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go with a mortar again, and then this time a dartling gun. Yes, so that's going to be my main. In combination with my bomb tower, it's going to be my main Moab popping power. So we both got 150 lives to start off with, and we're going to get our... I don't even know why I told you guys that. I just looked at the lives, and I was like, oh, 150 lives, blah, blah, blah. And no farms for me today. I just realized I should have probably went with farms, but it's not going to matter that much. I think I'll be able to survive, and this guy wasn't even that good anyways, so we probably won't even need them. He's got a wizard to start off with, which is probably not the best thing to use, but he's also got a really reasonable defense so far. Wizard and Dart Monkey is definitely not the worst thing in the entire world to do. 3-0 cannon is probably not the way to go on this level, though. I would recommend going with a 2-3 boomerang as fast as possible. And so let's get our boomerang up over here. Put him on last. And we got the cannon, and he's going to do a lot of popping power, and then the boomerang should just do like a lot of cleanup work. Hopefully, at least. But as you can tell, his defense is actually, like I said, is pretty solid so far. The Monkey Wizard is very good for group balloons, and then of course the Dart Monkey, that's what he's using for. He's using it for cleanup work. So we actually lost a life. Oh man, if Ryan was on right now, if this was King of the Hill, he'd be freaking out right now. He'd be yelling, 1 life lost, oh my god, yes! And a Catapult Monkey on his side. Whoa man, Catapult Monkey. So we're actually going to do something kind of crazy. We're going to go BAM! We're going to go BAM! And we're going to get this upgraded as well, and now we are pretty darn solid. Now, you know what his weakness is now? Maybe pink balloons. So we're sending out a couple of those guys, and see if his Monkey Wizard is actually strong enough to deal with the pink balloons. And to be honest, I don't think so. And if I'm going to make him lose a little bit of lives, and I really don't even have that much money in the first place to spend on getting economy balloons, hey, it works for me. It works for me. I'm really spending all my money still on these pink balloons, and he's getting even more Dart Monkeys and stuff, but it's just not enough. We're just going to keep allowing him to lose more and lower lives, and I don't really mind even if I'm making him lose just a couple here and there, as long as I'm not going way too much of those and not enough economy. And I am getting enough economy today, so I'm okay with that. And next level I'm going to start spamming green balloons, level 6, as soon as that comes out. But he's finally got a solid defense against those pinks, so that's good. That's good that we actually switched it up and went for the group balloons again. Come on, level 6, got to get those greens out. I have a bunch of money that I can spend on you. Oh yes. There we go. Spend all that money, up to $400 and something in-game economy. The way I usually say is if you have the same economy as the round, you're doing swell. Especially anywhere after 5 or 6. So he's trying to rush me with these black balloons again, and that's not going to do anything. The 2-3 boomerang in this perfect spot like that on last you really cannot beat it. Even with regrow blacks and stuff, you can usually get by just fine. The only thing that can actually beat you pretty easily is probably regrow yellows, and in that case, getting a cannon or 2 cannons can actually stop that rush. So you don't have to buy another 3-0 boomerang, you don't have to buy another 2-3 boomerang, you don't have to go that crazy with it, just get another cannon over there. So, looking at his defense right now, no, it's pretty darn good, but you're noticing he's not doing very much in-game economy balloons. So, that's going to help us out. I'm going to save up a little bit of money just in case he does try and rush me with those regrow yellows. Just in case. Is he going to try? He is going to try, kind of. And I'll just get a quick cannon here, and that should be more than enough defense for me. He's trying to intersperse them together, and I'm just going to go a little bit more economy here, and my defense actually beat his pretty darn easily. But I do have to start getting excuse me, I have to start stopping with my economy and getting up some sort of camo detection. So 700 is where I'm going to stop. That's a really high number for this level, actually. You know what, let's get 750. Let's go crazy today. Let's go crazy. Actually, no, I gotta stop here. It's already the end of round 9, and guess what? Level 10 and 11 are pretty darn quick levels. Really quick levels. So get this guy up, and we gotta get him up. He's got camo detection and everything. I could do a quick rush on him on level 12. In fact, his camo detection is good, but guess what's not that great? His regrow popping power. His regrow popping power is his weakness right now, so maybe we will try with something along those lines. I will get a 3-0 boomerang up as well, or I can go for a really huge rush on him on the next level. And he's going for the camo rush against me, so I'm just going to say screw you, and I'm just going to get a giant regrow camo rush against you, group rainbows. You can't stop group rainbows. I don't care about my silly little lives. I'm going for a giant rush against him right now. Giant regrow rainbow rush, and that is, I don't think there's any way he can pop that. That's a $2,000 rush right there, and it looks like we are going to defeat him right there. Unless I didn't... Oh, there we go. We did it. Victorious! Yahoo! We did it! We did it! We did it together, guys. Our amazing strategic abilities have worked together to defeat our enemy. So let's play another one. Having some fun here. Hopefully you guys are having some fun. We're trying to win these games. I'm trying pretty darn hard. Just keep in mind that you can't win every single game. There's, you make mistakes. You face somebody who's really good and probably better than you every once in a while, and anything along those lines. You're eventually going to lose some games. So just keep that in mind, and we will... Oh, another game on Rally. This is just like a rally fest today. And again, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to go with Spike Factory, and oh man, there's thunder outside and stuff. Oh man, hopefully... I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's pretty darn loud. Pretty darn loud. I don't know what I want. Oh, mortar. Need a mortar. Bam! Just in the nick of time. You guys were thinking, what is he doing? Why isn't he clicking that button? And I did it. Just barely. So, you know what? Should we start off with something just plain crazy? No, but we won't start off with something crazy. But we'll change it up a little bit to have some fun. We're going to get a boomerang right over here. Keep him on first, actually. And we are going to get a bunch of red balloons coming out. But I'm also going to get a 2-3 boomerang. So yeah, like I said, not crazy, but definitely different. Definitely different. Let's see if he starts sending out the red balloons against me. And that's going to depend on what we're going to do next. And he is not sending out any red balloons at the moment. So what I can do is just... I can just chill right now, lose a few lives, and then get a 0-3 boomerang. And I'm going to have a little bit of an advantage on him. 42, come on. Got it. Got it, just in time, just in the nick of time, and we can set up some more red balloons. And look at that, we have a huge economy advantage on him because he wanted to get that 0-3 up, and that was probably not the best thing to do. Also, I think I'm going to get a 1-3, and that will stop all these balloons from coming through. And I will get a 2-3 before the end of level, or before he starts sending out massive amounts of pink balloons against me. A 1-3 can do a decent job versus pinks, but usually cannot pop them all. Also, just notice my boomerang placement really quick. The reason I'm putting this boomerang placement just like this is because the balloons that he sends out are coming through here, and what's going to happen is the main spot that they're going to try and escape is actually right in this area right here. This is where you're going to get your main pops in. He's always going to attack the first balloons. That's what I have him on. He's targeted on first. And if balloons ever escape over here, that's okay. But this is the final location. He's going to keep hooking around right here, right here. Right, yeah, popping balloons. So yeah, we're going to destroy all of them right there. And we can pop everything up to, and probably including black balloons, with just this little boomerang right here. So, I mean, I could probably last until level 8 with just this guy right here. And if I lose a couple lives here and there in the meantime, it's not a huge deal. This isn't King of the Hill. We're not losing any lives. It really doesn't matter. So, I've noticed that a lot of people have been getting into things like King of the Hill and tournaments lately, and people have been getting kind of crazy with battles. So I'm very interested in trying to do something along the lines with battles. So what I've decided to do was, if I'm asking for you guys' help again. I ask for you guys' help quite often. If anybody is a good coder or can make a website, and they want to help me out and make me a website, even if it's on a free site, it has to be really reasonably decent, though. Keep that in mind. I don't want to get a crappy website. I want to keep it and just have it be good and not have to change it ever. But if anybody wants to help me out with that, send me a personal message, and we can set things up, and maybe you can help me out, and maybe I'll pay you back, or we can have a subscriber special, you can be in a video, or something like that, something along those lines. And then what I was going to do is I'm going to try and set up some sort of tournament thing on there, and just some maybe some sort of chat on there, even if I have to pay some money for it per month or something, even if it's a couple bucks. I'm going to try and do something like that so we can all talk and play tournaments on there and things like that. I might start doing rewards for tournaments as well, not just like play and the winner gets pride. No, we're actually going to play with, I'll probably get something like Ninja Kiwi coins when I have to talk to people about things like this. So yeah, I mean, this is just a in the making, thoughts here and there, not a for sure everything's going to happen right now type of thing, but I just want to throw it out there. What do you guys think? Is there anybody that's willing to help me out? And also, I'd probably think of helping out and having somebody actually help me run the tournaments, and I'd pay them in some sort of Ninja Kiwi coins as well. If they run the tournament, you get Ninja Kiwi coins. So we're already on round 9. I'm going to get a little bit more economy. We're going to get it up to about 750, and I'm playing it safe here because I don't want him to rush me with some sort of regrow yellows right now. He's got his camo detection up, and yes. So let's get this up. Let's go up to 800 here. This is one of those levels where you can probably get up to 800 and get that mortar up. Sweet, delicious action. We already got Bernie stuff and that thing right there. That's perfect, man. Perfect. He's losing some lives, too. I don't really understand what's going on with that. But we got to get that camo detection up. Bigger blast as well will be very helpful. And then we'll see. I'll see. I'm gonna spend just a tiny bits of money here, but you know what? I do definitely need some more stuff for the hard level that's coming up. You guys know it. It's level 13. So I'm gonna get at least a 3-0 cannon, and then after that, you know, he can probably beat me with a big regrow rainbow rush. So if he does try and rush me, hey, that's good for me because I can build a quick 3-0 boomerang and defend that rush. That's all you need is 3 towers, 3 to 4 towers to defeat a regrow rainbow rush, even a very, very big one. Oh, he thinks I have a farm. Woohoo! So let's go a little bit more economy here since he's not trying to rush me. I'm going to play into the late game here, probably. And I'm going to get some ceramic balloons. Ceramic balloons on the level 15 to make him spend some money on some stuff. And I think I'll be okay if I get a 4-2 cannon up for level 15 as well. Man, there's lightning outside. Luckily, I'm not afraid of lightning. So I'm going to get up to 1k here, and then I'm going to start saving up. Because I'm a little bit afraid. Because level 14 is very, very short, and level 15 is fairly short as well. So I'm going to send out a quick regrow rainbow here. Send out 2 of them. 2 quick regrow rainbows, and see what he's going to do with that. I need to get this 4-2 cannon up, though. And I got the 4-0 cannon up, at least for right now. And regrow rainbows, is that going to actually kill him right there? There's a bunch of balloons getting through his defense right now, but I don't think it's enough to actually kill him. We did it! Yes, we did. It is enough. Holy crap, fantastic. He was not paying attention. He was too excited about talking to me. Oh, man, too bad. So, like I was saying in the thing, you know, let me know about that website deal. I've tried making a website before, and it just did not turn out good. I am not good at that stuff. But every time I ask you guys for something, you guys have really been hooking me up, and I really appreciate that. Every once in a while, I have some really awesome people coming to me and telling me these awesome things. So this guy's very, very, very good compared to a lot of the people that we've been playing. This, by the way, lots of thunder over there, so yeah, if that's what you're hearing, that's what you're hearing. We got a cannon, boomerang, darling gun, and Monkey Village. We're going to go with the Monkey Village because this is one of those longer levels that we can probably afford it on. No farms are required on those longer levels. Farms, you can probably use them on Temple and maybe Hydro Dam. I don't know. I haven't really liked Hydro Dam so much. So another person that recognized me. Holy crap. So here we go. We got a... he's starting off the boomer. I'm going to start off the cannon. Right in the middle here. We're going to put it on close. 1, 2. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it on first. I'll put it on... I'll leave it on that. I'll leave it on close for now. Or, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I'm shaking here. I'm getting all crazy. I'll leave him on first. I'll leave him on first. I want him to kill those balloons right there. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, man. This is getting intense, guys. It's getting so freaking intense. There we go. There we go. Popped most of those guys. And now back on close. Okay. There we go. And I need to get that 3-0 cannon up soon, but I wanted to get as many of those balloons popped so I don't have to shoot again at first and maybe run out of some sort of defense. So he's going with a weird strategy here, going with cannon and boomerang to start off with instead of the other way around. And here we go, we got that 3-0 cannon up, and that should stop me from losing any lives. Bam, Shazam. I always like to play kind of cool like that and try and get no lives lost in the beginning here, just because it's more interesting to play that way. And plus, if I want to, I can practice for King of the Hill and getting more no lives lost games going, just in case I ever want to play that or have some some tournament with King of the Hill rules. I think those are pretty solid rules so far. They're really interesting rules, and they're pretty fair. In fact, if I made something up, it would probably be very similar to that. So you're noticing that he's got a 2-3 boomerang there. So I don't know. Oh my god, I'm sorry I keep mentioning this thunder, but I hope I don't get struck by lightning and get electrocuted here. Or have something bad happen like that. So I mean, he's not sending out any crazy balloons against me, and still no blacks or anything. But I think what I might do is go with a dartling gun for my next tower. It's kind of fun, it's kind of new, it's kind of interesting, something that I don't exactly do all the time, but it's also not extremely ineffective. It's not like, oh man, we're just doing this for fun. You can actually do it pretty swell. If you get a 0-1 dartling gun, you can pop all those blacks. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but hey, I think it's worth it, and it'll help you pop Moabs and stuff a little bit later on. And if you want to, you can get up to a laser cannon. Or, we could say, screw that noise, and get a 3-0 boomerang right here. So screw that noise, screw the dartling gun, we're going to get a strong boomerang right here, and I'm going to send out a couple blacks on him on the next level. We're going to go black, green, and we're going to see if we can, let's just go straight blacks. Straight up blacks, and I'm going to spend a little bit of money, and you know what, in the meantime, with all that extra money that I have, I'm going to save up for a stronger boomerang. So we're going to get him up to 2-0, and hopefully 3-0 fairly soon here. So he is getting a lot of balloons almost through my defense right now. I need to get this guy up. Oh man, we missed it by $12. Oh man. Luckily enough, he did not send out that many more blacks against me, and I can get that 3-0 and now spend all that money against it. And he got a bunch of 0-0 boomerangs. Very interesting strategy right there, to say the least. I've never seen somebody go with a bunch of those guys. I lost a few lives there. He did not lose any, so maybe that was the better way to go against me. Mass a couple of boomerangs, but he's probably going to have to sell those unless he is planning on getting a lot of strong things later, I guess. Getting a bunch of strong boomerangs up. I mean, that's always a way you can go. Get a bunch of 3-0 boomerangs. I've seen that be extremely effective. Also, kind of stopped his economy at the moment. You can tell. He's kind of trying to save up for something, and I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that at all. I can keep sending out this money. And he did sell a few boomerangs to get that 3-0 boomerang up. He wanted to play on the safe side. I just played on the what the heck side, and he tried to rush me with those blacks. Did a little bit of damage to me, but overall, not a huge deal. So we're at the point where we can probably start stopping with our economy, but we're playing hardcore today. We want to get our economy up nice and high, and just as much so we can get a mortar. This is one of those levels where you really will survive with the 3-0 boomerang, 3-0 cannon, especially even if you get like a 3-1 cannon or a 3-2 cannon. It's going to help you out tremendously for this level, because if you increase it to a 3-2 cannon, it's going to actually have an explosion radius of pretty much the entire frickin' map. And it's almost never going to miss as well. So, can't go wrong with those guys. He's still trying to send out some blacks against me, which I don't completely understand. I'm not really going with too many yellows or anything. Nothing too crazy so far. But I will need to get my mortar up fairly soon. I know I'm going with a lot of economy now, but we got to play it safe. And he's got his mortar up as well. We're going to hide ours. Oh, I don't have a mortar. I got a monkey village. Alright, well, we got to save up for that anyways. Luckily enough, there's a red balloon that didn't get through. Yay! So, we're going to get our monkey village up. We're going to get that right there. And because I don't have enough money, I'm going to pretend like I have enough money, and then I'm just going to make him try and send them at me, or maybe he will just try and upgrade, or try and send them out against me. But I'm making these last a little bit longer than they should, which is definitely a positive thing for me right now. So he's got 2 3-0 boomerangs. He's got a lot of boomerangs and that mortar for full camo detection. So he is going for... Is that camo balloons? He's got camo balloons against me. It makes them hard to see because of the little thing on them. So here we go. We're going to go a little bit more economy here. I'm going to save up for that 4-2 cannon if he does rush me with anything right here. Just keep just enough for that 4-2 cannon. I don't think he's going to rush me, but he could. So we're going to get it up nice and slow. And yeah, I don't think there's any way he's going to try and rush me. I'll actually send out a couple... Oh, I was sending out greens. I thought I was sending out yellows the entire time. That's what you get when you always look at your side and compare it instead of his side and your side. So yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay here. I got a really nice defense. I still need more, though, for sure, especially versus those ceramics. So we'll get something up for that level 15. Probably... Yeah, this is where we need to stop. We need to get that 4-2 cannon up. He's probably going to rush me on this next level here. So we'll get this guy up 4-2 cannon. We'll also get another quick boomerang up, a 2-3 boomerang right next to this monkey village. Put it right here, strong him up, and 1-2, and now I can upgrade to a 3-2 whenever I need to. I mean, not a 3-2, a 2-3. Excuse me. And you know what, I can just get a little bit more economy since he's not really rushing me. I don't think he wants to rush me. I think he understands that I'm trying to make him rush me so he can waste his money, and I'll get even more economy. He's obviously got a really solid economy as well, so going to be definitely extremely hard to kill him. Going to be probably going extremely late game for us. And this is probably going to be the end of the video after this one. Hopefully you guys will enjoy, maybe me losing, maybe me winning, but at least we're going into late game. At least we won quite a few games today, and had some fun along the way, I think. Definitely going hardcore economy, though. I'm actually getting to the point where I can just about afford a 2-3 boomerang from 6 seconds of lifetime. And also, he's starting to get his cannons ready for those Moabs, and I'm not even that. I don't even need to worry about that. I think I have such an extreme economy that I don't even have to worry about that until around level 18 or so. I really don't even have to worry about it. I can build so many so fast that it won't be a problem. But, you gotta be a little bit safe. So I'm actually gonna get a 2-3 boomerang first, just in case he does rush me with something really crazy, really fast. So we'll get it up to 2K, and then we'll get that upgrade, and then we'll start getting a couple cannons ready. I don't know what I want to get just yet, but probably something along the lines of... So here we go. We got this guy, 1, 2, 3. We got that 2-3 boomerang up. Is he going to send a Moab against me? Not really sure. I don't have that much money right now, but all I need to get is a quick Moab assassin, and he is trying to rush me with that. So we're going to get a quick Moab mauler up. We're going to get a couple frag bombs here. Just got to pop that Moab, and then the 3-0 cannon is actually going to deal with it. Close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Got enough stuff over here that it should actually get popped fairly easily, as long as our 4-2 cannon is actually going to do quite a bit of popping there. And a few balloons did actually get through, but overall not a big deal for us. We easily defended that Moab, and we can get even more economy against this guy. Moabs are not going to play a trick. Now, I could do some sort of BFB rush against this guy fairly early, like right now, but I'm not going to. I think I have a little bit better economy than him, so I'm not going to worry about that. If he does start sending out some BFBs versus me, I think I could get enough defense up as well to defend that rush. And then also, I could always, just keep in mind, you could always get my Dartling guns up. Excuse me, I just keep burping. And there's actually, you know what we could do? We could go for a mortar exploit, because he does not have enough camo popping power. So that's how we're gonna end up winning. We're gonna go for a mortar exploit, but I'm gonna wait a few levels here, guys. I need to get up some monies. I'm gonna get up to probably about a 5,000 in-game income or something like that. Save up quite a bit of money. Go for a quick or a huge regrow BFB rush, and then put some camo pinks under there, or some camo regrow rainbows or something like that. Something like that, just to get him through his defense. And there's another Moab. So let's get this guy up. 1, 2, and 3. I think that should be more than enough Moab popping power. That's also not a regrow Moab, that's just a regular Moab, so it shouldn't be a big problem at all for us. He popped his Moab pretty darn easily. He's got 4 of those guys. And I'm getting to the point where I can constantly send out pink balloons all the time and get more economy. Once you get above 3,500, it gets right around that time. You guys will notice it's not an exact 3,500, but right around there. Well, look at that. As soon as we get down to like $200, bam, I can start sending out more pinks and getting a super extreme economy right now. He's not quite at that point yet. He's getting pretty darn close, but not quite at that point. I could start saving up my monies. I probably should start saving up my monies for that regrow rush before he gets a really strong mortar or something like that. And also, I want to make sure I'm going to defeat him, not just think I'm going to defeat him. So we're actually going to start saving up now. I'm going to save up for about $30,000 and do a quick rush against him. I also don't have a really solid defense right now, and I hope that he doesn't have any insta-kills, such as a ground 0. So I might do a quick 2 BFB rush or something, just to see if he does have that ground 0. I don't know. I think he does have that. 1, 2, and 3. He's only got 3 towers on the screen. He's probably got a ground 0. You know, he was a pretty good player, so that just makes sense, you know, guys. So going for that rush could just be my demise. Maybe I will go with the Oh My God rush, because that will probably, hopefully, allow me to get through his defense with those camos. I could get some more Moab Assassins as well, if I feel like it. He's still trying to get those pink camos and stuff like that, so he's probably spending most of his money right now. He's got a bunch of 4-2 cannons, but still, the camo is the problem for him. So I'm going to go for that rush. I'm going to go for like a 4 BFB rush. I'm not going to go all... Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go regrows, oh my god. You'll let it go through. I'm going to see if he has if he gets that ground zero up really quick or something like that. He could totally do that. And then I'm going to wait a little while, go with a quick regrow BFB. We're going to send out 2 of them. And then after that, I'm going to go with the pink... Oh, he does. He definitely has ground zero. This is going to be a totally inefficient rush. We're not even going to go for it. We're just going to say screw it. We're going to get more economy. We're going to get our economy back that we just lost. He's got the ground zero. He's going to get it up. And there's no way we're going to be able to destroy him with any sort of rush right now. I think he's got more than enough money. Kind of makes me think, like, what the heck should I do? We're going to probably have to just outlast him, I suppose. Or win from lag. Maybe. Maybe. I also have one more trick up my sleeve. And we'll see if we can make that happen. There's going to be a BFB coming pretty soon, so I'm going to need more Moab Maulers and stuff. Keep in mind that, okay, I got to close out of all the programs that I'm running right now. We're going to close out of that. We're going to close out of this. Hopefully you guys didn't see a lot of lag with that. And then I'm also going to get out of Facebook here. Screw Facebook. And there he is. He's going for that oh my god rush against me. I wonder why he's doing that. I don't really know, but... For some more Moab Maulers. And there's no way he's going to be able to beat me with just this few oh my gods. These few oh my gods. And that's pretty much going to be his demise if I do end up beating this rush. My last trick was actually this upgrade right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, we actually lost with that! No freaking way! I can't believe lag actually killed me. Oh man. Lame-tastic. I totally had a good enough defense to beat that. And I thought that my bad's ability was actually going to save my life, but it didn't. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. I mean, like I said, you can't win every single game. When it goes in a late game like this, it's mostly a lag factor, but it's okay, guys. We'll play some more fun games for you guys and hopefully win some more games for you. But let me know in the comments, do you like the fun games or do you like me to win? I mean, I feel like every once in a while, fun games are more exciting, and to be honest, trying to play to win is just very, very repetitive in my opinion. So, personally, I like to play the games where I'm having fun, just doing whatever I want, playing random towers, playing cool things like that. Even when I call people nub cakes, just keep in mind that when I call people nub cakes, I'm just playing around. I'm not like, oh, this guy sucks, man. Oh, he's so stupid. How does he not know how to play this game? No, I'm usually just like, oh, man, this guy's a nub. That's funny. So that's all I got for you guys today. As always, please press that like button. If we ever get to 1,000 likes, I will make that hour-long video. And... you know, like I said, it's a lot of likes, but hopefully we'll get there sooner or later. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.